Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé, Sarper wants Shekinah to be Kim Kardashian. 90-Day Fiancé star Sarper Given continues to impress fans with his newfound personality in the latest season of TV. He has finally changed his ways and now prioritizes Shekinah Garner even more. However, some Redditors think he went too far regarding his girlfriend's cosmetic procedures. Keep reading to see why some fans think Sarper wants Shekinah to look like Kim Kardashian. The previous episode of 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way featured Sarper and Shekinah's romantic boat date. Sarper left many viewers in awe due to his numerous heartwarming messages for Shekinah, adding that he had transformed him from toxic to a butterfly. Moments later, Sarper proposed to Shekinah, saying that he would always love her, even in another lifetime. Shekinah agreed to marry Sarper, saying that he was her perfect man. Some Redditors discussed Sarper Given's latest IG stories flaunting Shekinah's appearance. The 90-Day Fiancé star proudly said that Shekinah is his masterpiece. Sarper has supported his fiancé's cosmetic procedures over the years. He even designed her most recent nose job. But several Reddit users think Shekinah is starting to look like Kim Kardashian, which may be Sarper's main goal. I think Sarper was going for the Kim Kardashian look. Definitely looks like Kim in the picture. I am glad it is not just me seeing it. Kim Kardashian, maybe. I wouldn't doubt she has some of the same plastic surgeons as Kim, since she lives in LA. All these plastic folks look the same. Weird puffy face, implants, bubble, and lots of lipo. I thought this was Kim until I read the post. Despite all the positive things that have happened, Sarper and Shekinah will face another challenge in the upcoming Tell-All episode. Recently released a preview showing Sarper meeting one of his exes. The woman joined the segment and even greeted the 90-Day Fiancé star. Sarper Given was shocked and said, "Oh my God," while Shekinah looked at him suspiciously. It's unclear what Sarper and the lady had in common, but it seems things are about to take a shocking turn in the first Tell-All episode, which will air on November 18, 2024. The relationship between Sarper and Shekinah on 90-Day Fiancé took an interesting turn when Sarper hinted he wants Shekinah to be more like Kim Kardashian. Sarper, a fitness model and personal trainer from Turkey, has been drawn to Shekinah's beauty and independent spirit. However, it seems that he's struggling to accept Shekinah's individuality in favor of an idealized version inspired by Kardashian's celebrity image. As soon as Sarper suggested Shekinah adopt a Kardashian-esque vibe, Shekinah's reaction was one of quiet shock. She loved her individuality and had always embraced her unique style, personality, and values. She admired Kim Kardashian, of course, but the idea of reshaping her entire identity to fit someone else's fantasy was something she'd never considered. Sarper seemed undeterred, though. He started leaving subtle hints. Some new clothes on the bed in Kim's signature style, beauty products, and even a contouring kit with a little tutorial video. At first, Shekinah laughed off the gesture. "I'm not exactly a Hollywood star," she joked to her friends back home. Sarper thinks if I change up my look and attitude, suddenly we'll be on some red carpet, I guess. I like looking good, but I like being me. Her friends, concerned, wondered if Sarper's expectations would eventually cause tension between them. They'd seen this happen before, a partner who wants to improve their significant other rather than love them as they are. Sarper's admiration for Kardashian didn't stop with the appearance suggestions. He encouraged Shekinah to start posting more on social media, styling herself in a way that he thought was more on-trend. He'd scroll through Instagram, showing her photos of influencers, praising their fashion and meticulously posed photos. Shekinah tried to go along with it, seeing it as a way to humor him, but deep down, she felt the pressure. Every time she posted a new photo, Sarper would critique it, suggesting she redo her makeup, pose differently, or retake the photo in better lighting. Despite the strain, Shekinah tried her best to talk to Sarper about what he was asking of her. "I know you have this vision of us, Sarper, but you have to remember I'm not Kim Kardashian," she said, trying to keep her tone light but firm. "I'm Shekinah. I don't want to lose that." Sarper, however, didn't see it the same way. "Shekinah, this is a way to show the world how beautiful and successful you are. Why not embrace that? Kim Kardashian has created an empire just by showcasing her beauty and style. Why can't we be that?" The question lingered in the air. Shekinah didn't want to build an empire on someone else's foundation, nor did she want to trade her identity for a social media following. But Sarper's pressure continued to mount, and soon she found herself in a beauty routine she barely recognized. Contouring, heavy makeup, and sleek, high-fashion outfits that didn't match her personal taste. Her friends noticed the change when they fast-timed, concerned by her dramatic transformation. "Is this really what you want?" they asked, worried. Sarper's relentless push for Shekinah to fit into his Kardashian-inspired mold became a recurring theme in their relationship. They began to argue, Sarper insisting that he only wanted the best for her, that he saw her potential to become something greater. Shekinah, meanwhile, felt as though she was being turned into a product, an image rather than a person. When she voiced her frustrations, Sarper accused her of resisting his support and not taking their future seriously. The pivotal moment arrived when Sarper booked a photo shoot for them. He'd chosen a high-profile photographer, rented an opulent mansion, and brought in stylists to give Shekinah a look reminiscent of Kardashian's signature glam. "This is going to be incredible for our brand," he said excitedly as he handed her a fitted dress that she'd normally never wear. Shekinah stood there, looking at the dress and feeling the weight of everything she had been holding back. Was she willing to go through with this just to keep Sarper happy? And more importantly, was she willing to give up her identity to become someone she didn't even relate to? Finally, she pulled Sarper aside. "I need to tell you how I really feel," she began, her voice firm but tinged with vulnerability. "I understand you want the best for us, and I know you admire Kim Kardashian. But I'm not her, and I don't want to be her. I want to be me, and I need you to love that version of me, not some fantasy." Sarper looked taken aback, his confidence momentarily shaken. He stammered, "But I just thought this would help you see your potential." "My potential doesn't lie in being someone else," Shekinah replied. "I came to Turkey to be with you, not to become a celebrity look-alike. I'm proud of who I am, and I want to be with someone who's proud of me as I am too." In that moment, the tension broke, and Sarper realized the impact his words and actions had been having on Shekinah. He hadn't seen it before, but now he could sense the pressure she felt to meet his expectations. There was a long silence as they both absorbed the reality of the situation. Sarper had to decide if he could love Shekinah without wanting to reshape her, and Shekinah had to decide if she was willing to stand firm in her self-worth. After some time, Sarper took a deep breath. "I understand," he said slowly. "I think I got lost in an idea in this image, but that's not fair to you. I don't want to lose you over my own fantasies." Shekinah's face softened. It was a hard conversation, but it felt like a breakthrough. They agreed to move forward with a fresh understanding. Sarper would make a conscious effort to appreciate Shekinah for who she was, not who he wanted her to be. And Shekinah promised to keep sharing her thoughts, even when it was uncomfortable, ensuring they stayed true to themselves as individuals. As they returned to their everyday lives, Sarper and Shekinah made a renewed effort to embrace each other's authenticity, imperfections and all. The social media pressures, the image obsession, they became secondary to what truly mattered. The relationship they had, not the one they were trying to create for the world to see. In the end, Shekinah didn't become Kim Kardashian. She remained herself, and Sarper learned to love her all the more for it. They may not have been the Instagram power couple he'd envisioned, but they were something far better. Real.